He was supposed to be temporary, then he started loving me like he meant forever. I told him from the beginning not to take me seriously. Not in a mean way. Just, honestly. I'm not in a place for anything serious, I said the first time we sat across from each other. His name was Adrian. He didn't look surprised. Didn't try to convince me otherwise. He just nodded and said, "Okay. Then I'll just get to know you." That should have been my first warning. Because most people either push or leave. He did neither. He stayed. But not in a way that made me feel trapped. In a way that made me feel safe. At the time, I had just come out of something that drained me completely. A relationship where I gave everything and still ended up feeling like I wasn't enough. So I built walls. Not dramatic ones. Subtle ones. The kind where you're present, but never fully available. Adrian noticed. Of course he did. He noticed everything. The way I avoided certain questions. The way I changed the subject when things got too personal. The way I laughed things off instead of answering honestly. But he didn't call me out harshly. He just adjusted. If I pulled away, he gave me space. If I opened up, even a little, he leaned in, carefully. Like he understood that trust wasn't something you demanded. It was something you earned. We started spending time together. Casually. Coffee. Walks. Late-night conversations that somehow lasted longer than I intended. And slowly, without realizing it, he became part of my routine. But the difference was, he never felt like a habit. He felt intentional. One night, we were sitting in his car, talking about nothing in particular, when he said something that caught me off guard. "You don't have to keep pretending you're okay all the time." I looked at him. Because I hadn't said anything like that. But he saw it anyway. I shrugged it off. "I am okay." He didn't argue. He just said softly, "Okay. But when you're not, I'm here." That sentence stayed with me. Because he didn't force honesty out of me. He made space for it. And eventually, I filled that space. I started telling him things. About my past. About why I was the way I was. About the parts of me I didn't usually show people. And he listened. Not to respond. Not to fix. Just to understand. That's when things started changing. Because the more I let him in, the harder it became to pretend this was something temporary. He wasn't treating it like that. He was consistent. Every single day. Not in an overwhelming way. Just steady. Messages that made me feel seen. "Did you eat? I know today was a lot. You handled it well. I'm proud of you, even if you don't feel it." No one had ever said things like that to me so easily. Like it was natural. Like I deserved it. And that scared me. Because when something feels that real, you start thinking about what happens if you lose it. So I did what I always do. I pulled back. Less time together. Slower replies. A quiet distance that I hoped he wouldn't question. But he did. Of course he did. One evening, he asked me directly, "Are you trying to leave before this becomes real?" I didn't answer. Because he was right. He didn't get upset. Didn't accuse me. He just said something that completely disarmed me. "I'm not here to trap you. I'm here because I chose you. And I'll keep choosing you, but I won't chase someone who's already running away." That hit harder than anything else. Because he wasn't begging me to stay. He was giving me a choice. And for the first time, I didn't want to run. I stayed. And that's when everything shifted. We stopped pretending. Stopped calling it casual. Stopped acting like it wasn't something more. Because it was. The first time he held my hand intentionally, it felt different. Not accidental. Not uncertain. Just right. And when he kissed me for the first time, it wasn't rushed. It felt like something we had both been holding back for a long time. From that point on, there was no confusion. He didn't say big, dramatic things. He didn't need to. He showed it. In the way he made time. In the way he communicated. In the way he handled things when they weren't perfect. Because we did have disagreements. Moments where we didn't understand each other. But he never turned those moments into distance. He turned them into conversations. I'm not your enemy, he told me once. We're building something. That means we fix things, not avoid them. And slowly, I started believing in something I had given up on. Not just love, but healthy love. The kind that doesn't leave you guessing. The kind that doesn't make you feel like you have to fight to be chosen. He was supposed to be temporary. That's what I told myself. But somewhere along the way, he became the one person I couldn't imagine losing. And for once, I didn't push that feeling away. I held on to it. Thank you for watching. Check out my channel for more stories like this. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. Midnight Tea Stories.